What strategies to do to get the maximum return with this narrative of the merge of Ethereum. In this video, we're gonna see two possible strategies to get good returns before the merge happens in September. One strategy that has more risk because it's basically buying some coins that are supported by this narrative, and the second strategy is a more advanced strategy where the risk is very low but also the revenue that you can get is maybe lower, but as I said, you have very few risk. If you like this video, as I always say before we start, you can always like the video to help me with the YouTube algorithm, which would be amazing. Not only that, but if you want more videos like this, you can always subscribe. It's totally free. And if you have any questions to read the videos, you can check it out in Instagram. You can come and write us a DM and say, hey Pedro, I don't understand this or whatever, or you can put it in the comments, whatever is more comfortable with you. And with all that already said, let's go! Okay, so here we are, and we're gonna start with the first strategy to get exposure to the merge. This strategy will be to buy coins that are related to this narrative of the Ethereum merge. For whoever who doesn't know, Ethereum is going proof of stake on September, and is expected that this will help the network, even probably not directly, but on the long term. So the price of Ethereum has been, well, pumping a lot since July more or less. So the price has already gone up. It has slowed down a little bit, but it's very probable that we'll have a little bit more of a pump until September, before the merge. After the merge, we don't really know, but until the merge, we'll probably have some growth. So first strategy is getting, as I said, coins that have a bigger beta, which means they work with Ethereum, and when Ethereum goes up $1, they go up more than $1 in percentage, okay? When Ethereum goes up 1%, they go up like, I don't know, 2% or things like that. So when Ethereum goes down, you lose more, but when Ethereum goes up, you earn more. So which kind of coins can we get over there? Well, I made a portfolio with $50 that build kind of the example. This is not financial advice, of course, but I wanted to share with you what I did. So the first coin that I got was Uniswap, okay? Uniswap, I think, is a great coin for this type of narrative. As you know, Uniswap is the first DEX, is the first decentralized exchange that we had in Ethereum. It's not the first, maybe I'm confusing, the biggest one, and it's still the biggest one, the most used one for most of the coins. And you can see that the price, since its lows, it went already from $4 to all the way to $8, which is more than 100%. It already went up a lot, but they benefit a lot from this narrative of the merge. So it's very probable that if Ethereum keeps going up, they will probably go up more than Ethereum. That's why I think Uniswap is a good buy. You don't want Uniswap? I have an extra coin for you. I have a similar coin, which is basically Curve, okay? Curve, I have it here. Here it is, Curve token. Basically, Curve is like Uniswap, is also a DEX on Ethereum that has a lot of usage. It's more used by institutional investors. We're talking like big quantities, because they don't have slippage. If you change like $1 million in USDT to $1 million in USDT, slippage is maybe like $2, $3. It's very small, while in Uniswap is bigger. But Uniswap is getting better on that. They are earning more. They have a bigger market share. They have better trades with coins that are not like stable coins. So I think Uniswap is a better trade. That's why I use Uniswap. But CRB also good investment. It can work good. It went from 70 cents to 139. It also grew a little bit, but it has some things that make it more complicated. That's why I didn't put it in my portfolio. But you can use Curve instead of Uniswap for sure. Next project that I really like is Ethereum Classic, okay? And as you may know, Ethereum Classic is not related to the merge directly, but just because it's the competitor of Ethereum, it already pumped from like $14 all the way to up to $44 it got. So it already pumped a lot, and it's always gonna leave from Ethereum. You see the big pump that we can see here in 2001. This is basically because people were confusing and they were buying Ethereum Classic thinking that it was the real Ethereum. So ETC, Ethereum Classic, is always a good move when you have moves in Ethereum because they really correlate a lot, okay? So when Ethereum goes up, Ethereum Classic randomly goes up more sometimes. Not always, but in these type of cases, I think it's good to have it just in case, given that the mining is gonna stop. Also, it's affecting the narrative of Ethereum Classic. So I think it's a very good idea to have a little bit on this portfolio that I took. As you can see, it's the smaller positions. Then we have a little bit of a bigger position. We have Aave. Aave is basically a lending protocol. It works same as Uniswap, same as Curve. It's not that you can exchange money, you can lend money, but the way it works as a narrative is the same. It also went up around 100%. And the point is that if the narrative that Ethereum gets better, that the network gets better, everything goes better, obviously for Aave is good. So it will work in the same way, okay? That's why why I got Aave. I think it's a good protocol. I think they have good fees. It's very stable, is known by everybody, and I think it can work good with this narrative. That's why I put it there. I didn't spend more time explaining it because, as I said, similar to Uniswap. And then we have the two main coins that I added to my portfolio, which is Matic. You can see it's $12 from the 50, and SNX, which is $13 from the 50. They have moved a little bit, so it's not exactly 50, but anyways. First one, Matic, Polygon. Polygon is a great investment in my opinion right now. As I said, this is not financial advice, but I think it's a great token right now because, as you may know, we already posted a video about this, I think, but Ethereum 2.0 will be based on rollups. Basically, Ethereum won't be the one that will be used, rollups will be used. These rollups is the layer 2s, is these protocols that get over Ethereum where people can buy and sell stuff with few commissions, because if not, they have to pay huge commissions. Well, Polygon is one of the main ones, if not the main one. It's very well known. It already grew a lot in the past, and you can see that it went already from 30 cents to 89 cents, so it already grew a lot, and I think it can grow more. I think Polygon has a lot of chances to keep growing because, as I said, all the total locked value, the value that people invested in Ethereum chain is going to be moving to rollups. That's the plan of Ethereum. So in the long term, it's a great play, but in the short term, I think these news make it a bigger play. Similar to Polygon, we have another one that I also didn't put in the portfolio, but it's literally the same, which is Optimism. Optimism is like Polygon. It's also a chain that goes over Ethereum, a layer 2. It can work very well. It has higher beta, and as you can see, it went from 45 cents all the way to $2.70. Okay, it's crazy. It did like 4x. That's why I didn't buy it, because I think it went up too much, and I was expecting kind of a little crash to after buy. We got kind of a crash. It went from $2 to 166. Maybe I'll get some optimism, but as I say, the play is the same as Polygon. It's basically a chain that goes over Ethereum, that's going to have all the total value lock that was in Ethereum that's going to be moving to the rollups, and I think it's a good moves for the merge. And the last one that I got is Synthetic. Synthetic is a mix of another narrative that we have right now, which is real yield. Okay, because as you may know, if you put your money in PancakeSwap, for example, to do liquidity provider stuff like liquidity farming, you will get some money in exchange. But we have seen a lot of inflationary tokens that basically you're just getting inflation. You're not getting real money. It's basically a scam. It's kind of a pyramid scheme. You need people to buy to get you that money. So doesn't look too good. And now we have a narrative that also mixes in this, which is the narrative that Synthetic is, which is the real yield. It's these applications where you are actually earning real yield, real money. You get commissions from the people who use the platform, and you don't get them in the native token. You get it in the actual token. You get it in Ethereum. You get it in USDC because people are using the protocol. Synthetics is a derivatives protocol, and it works like that. And I think it's very interesting in this side. Okay, I think it's mixing two narratives, that narrative and the narrative of the merge, because it's built on Ethereum. So it's mixing it very well, and we have seen it already went from like 155 all the way to $4. So yeah, it already did like 1x and a half. I think it's a very interesting coin, and I got it in my portfolio because I really like it, to be honest. I like this real yield trend. I think it's very cool, and that's the portfolio that I would make if I want something with risk. If I'm looking to get some exposure to the merge, but getting more exposure than I would get only having Ethereum, and something bigger, okay, something bigger, something that is more risky but it can grow more, and different coins that I can diversify, but not too much. I don't want too many coins. That's why I didn't put all of them. I only put 5. I wanted something that was already diversified, but not too much. But what if you don't want risk? What if you're looking for something more sophisticated, something more developed, but less risky? Well, here we have another option, which is the trade between Ethereum futures, okay, three monthly. I don't know how to say this in English. I'm sorry, sometimes I fail. But the quarterly contracts, and the Ethereum normal one, the spot Ethereum. So what are you talking about, Pedro? How does this work? Basically, what you're gonna do is you're gonna buy Ethereum on a spot. Let's say you buy 1 Ethereum, and then you're gonna go short on the quarterly contract of the future. Pedro, how am I gonna make money in here? I'm buying Ethereum, I'm selling Ethereum, I'm delta neutral, which means if it goes up, if it goes down, I don't get anything. What is the money here? I don't get it. Well, the money is in the difference. Why are we going long and short in Ethereum at the same time? Well, we are going long in the spot. Why? Because of Ethereum proof of work. We made a video about it, but basically Ethereum proof of work is the division that we're going to have in Ethereum. We're going to have Ethereum proof of stake, which is going to be like 90% of Ethereum, but we're also going to have a fork. We're going to have Ethereum proof of work. And if you hold Ethereum on a spot, you're going to get both of them, okay? So when you get both of them, it's not like you're getting free money. It's not exactly like that. It's like you're dividing your money, kind of, but there's a way to get money with this. How? Well, basically because the futures are not pricing this, okay? These futures are not pricing this. Why? Because the difference between these futures, the quarterly ones and the spot in Ethereum right now is smaller than it should be. You see, right now the Ethereum, normal Ethereum, like the spot one, is 1,780 and the quarterly is 1,762. That's $20. But if you hold spot Ethereum, you are gonna get Ethereum proof of work, which is $72. So basically what they are saying with this difference in price is that the difference between the futures and the spot price is only $20 because they expect Ethereum proof of work to be $20. But the Ethereum proof of work, we already have it in some exchanges. It's true, it doesn't have the most liquidity, but people is already putting it on $70. This $70 or $80 means that the market cap of this Ethereum proof of work, okay, if we put $79 divided by the price of Ethereum right now, which is 170.89, something like that, it's around 4.4% of the market cap of the staked Ethereum. Does it make sense? Yes, I do think it makes sense. I think it makes sense to have Ethereum proof of work being like 4% because Ethereum Classic has the market capitalization of around 3 to 4% of Ethereum, normal Ethereum. So having a price of around 70 to 80 euros, I think is normal. And I think that what they are not discounting is that in the futures, these futures should be much cheaper because you are not getting that airdrop if you get these futures. So how does this trade work? Basically, you buy the spot, you sell the futures. You are losing $20, but when you get the airdrop, let's call it like that, from the Ethereum proof of work, you'll get $70. And also you are protecting yourself in case that the merge goes wrong. If the merge goes wrong, you already have the futures, so they are gonna go down. There's two options. Once you wait until the merge, you get the actual spot Ethereum proof of work, and then you close both of the positions. Or option two, these futures will separate from the spot more to the distance that they should separate, and then you're earning that difference because maybe from $20 in difference, it will go to $50 in difference, and then you just get your profit. That's basically how it works, okay? So how much are you gonna earn? How much are you gonna lose in this case? In this case, you would be losing, if it doesn't work, around 1%, and if you win, you are winning around 3%. It's not high risk, it's not high volatility, you're basically playing an arbitrage that is happening right now, and where you can lose maximum 1% of your Ethereum, and you can win up to 3% of your Ethereum. I think it's a good trade. You're putting 1 and you're getting 3, so it sounds amazing in my opinion, even if it's 3%. So I think it's very interesting. It's a little bit more developed. It's not just buying crypto, it's doing a strategy that is a little bit more developed, but I think it's very interesting. If you like the video, please, as I always say, you can always like and subscribe. If you have any questions, you can leave it in the comments or you can leave it on Instagram, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye!